Hi everybody and welcome to MarsPlaysGuitars.com. I am your host for today, Mars. Nice to see everybody. Today we're going to be talking about how to transfer different shapes that you might find in the open frets to some of the upper frets. In this case we're going to start off with the D chord, simple D major chord played in the open frets. This chord can be moved up and down, up into the upper frets and back down into the open frets. And as long as you follow the rules of halves and whole steps, which I'm going to assume that those of you playing at the intermediate level already know, as long as you follow those rules, you can keep track of where you are playing on the various areas of the neck. For example, here you have a D chord. Most of you know at this point that if you go up a whole step from D, then you've got an E chord, right? Another half step from E to F, G, and A, which means what you did in effect was go D, E, F, G, A. That's a pretty cool thing to know. For one reason, you're taking a shape that you've already become very familiar with and you're moving it up and down the neck now with ease. You've got one simple shape, so all you've got to do is pretty cool little effect there for one teeny little shape, right? Okay, let's build upon that now. Let's talk about mini bar chords. Most of you who know me from other websites teaching know I talk a lot about mini bars. Not about the mini bar you find in the corner of your hotel room with a $12 pack of spearmint gum. No, miniaturized bar chords. In this case, we're going to take what I call a type 1 bar chord or an E-shaped bar chord. Right? This has the E shape in it. You can see that's why I call it an E-shaped bar chord. If you shrink it down, it looks like this. Now you are no longer playing your low E and your A strings, but you're now playing D, G, B, and E. You see this? Mini bar A. You can also shrink it down one more finger, so it becomes literally tabbed out 655, XXO 655. You see this? That's an A chord. You probably want to leave out the D string in this case. Okay, since there is no D note in an A. But you see what I'm doing here? I've shrunken down this A chord. Now going back to our D shape, switch back and forth between these two. If you take a simple strumming pattern like I'm doing here, which I'm going down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Go back and forth between these two varieties. The D shape, the type 1 mini bar. D shape, type 1 mini bar. D shape, type 1 mini bar. In this case I'm playing D. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. D to G. This is a variation on playing an open progression. Both work, but in this case now you've got a different shape to play with that works really well for you, that can also be slid up. Both of these shapes work really well with sliding up. You see that? And you can combine the two shapes to make beautiful progressions that you can use in your own playing, your own songwriting. Thanks for tuning in today to MarsPlaysGuitars.com. See you next time.